Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon. It's wonderful to see so many of you online with us already this afternoon. I can see lots of lovely faces popping up. I can see Sarah, Angela. Welcome, everybody. Hi, thanks for the waves. Whilst we're just waiting for everybody to arrive and everyone to join us, we would love to use this as an opportunity to get connected and for us all to know each other a little bit better by the end of the session. So we'd love for you to share who you are, where you're joining from. Are you a college lecturer? Do you work for a professional body? We'd love to use this as an opportunity to network. So whilst we're just waiting to get the session going, please share in the chat box who you are and where you're joining us from. I know we've got lots of the Dermalogica team on here too, so that's wonderful. So we can use this as a little chance to network and get connected. So I hope that everybody has had a fantastic week so far. Hi, Nicola from Edinburgh College. Wonderful to have you. Amazing. Nicola's kicking things off. Leslie saying hey to everybody. Who else have we got online? Oh, Angela. So we've got the Dermalogica Business Growth Executive for Hertfordshire and Greater London. Wonderful. Sarah from Cornwall College. Amy from Guildford College. This is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for sharing and for kicking things off. Great to see all the comments coming through. So everybody make sure that you're taking note of who's who, what's what, and then we can stay connected and keep in touch. So a very warm welcome to everybody online this afternoon. We have so been looking forward to this day and we're so excited to share with you exactly how Dermalogica have enhanced the Aspire programme to further support our incredible future therapists of the industry. Now, my name is Rosie. I am the Undergraduate Programme Manager, and I am joined today by Leslie, Education Manager, who's going to be on chat, she's giving you a wave, to answer all of your questions. So we would love for you to, by the end of this session, feel really confident with who we are, what's this, who this programme is designed for, and what we are hoping to achieve. So please, ask your questions throughout the session. Keep Leslie busy, and anything that we don't manage to answer within the session, we'll definitely get back to you afterwards. So we have such a variety online with us today. We have lecturers, we have professional industry bodies, and lots of people who may have been connected to the Aspire programme or even the previous partnership programme. You may be familiar with students who have gone through our pathway previously. And equally, we've got people online who are completely brand new. So we're so excited to share with you the updates to the programme and how Dermalogica have enhanced the Aspire programme to continue to support our future professionals in achieving a long and vibrant career within our amazing industry. Now, I would like to start our session, first of all, by reconnecting you with our purpose and sharing with you why we at Dermalogica are so passionate and committed to this incredible undergraduate programme. Now, first of all, as a brand, our roots are deep within education. Since inception, our incredible founder, Jane Werward, was committed to supporting skills development. Now, Jane believed that a vocational skill can lead to an aspirational career and not just a job, but also that skills development built personal confidence and self-esteem, but also supported financial independence and entrepreneurship, and supports industry growth by equipping our future therapists by elevating their skills and building their knowledge that they are in a position to positively contribute to the economy of our industry. Now, we have been supporting the undergraduate community since 1983. And it was actually through the International Dermal Institute that Jane identified that actually there was a skills gap and there was an opportunity for us as a brand to proactively use our insight and our experience in the industry to contribute to the development of these future professionals, but equally to be the ones and the leaders to bridge that gap and elevate skills to equip our future therapists and prepare them for the world of work. Now, as a brand, we are actively engaged with our industry and we contribute to the conversation on the future of professional skincare. We're very connected and we contribute to the conversation with lots of professional industry leaders. And because of this reason, we felt that we really are in the best position to shape and encourage our future professionals. And that is the reason why we have developed the undergraduate program. Now, for us at Dermalogica, the program is not just about sending students to or putting students to a workshop and ticking a box and say they've attended. We've actually created a fully comprehensive program that's progressive, and it directly links to what the student is studying within their undergraduate qualification. We're providing students with real life insights, connecting the dots between what I'm learning and what am I seeing through my undergraduate qualification, and how does that look when I go out into the real world and I get proactive out there in industry. And we're providing that practical advice and career guidance along the way. So sharing with students what's available, providing that insight before they actually leave their institutions of education and before they go out into the real world, exposing them to the various paths that they can take, rather than where you might remember getting into the industry after 5 years and thinking, oh, I could become an educator or I could work on a cruise ship. You don't necessarily know what's out there and what's available. We also offer our students extensive learning resources. So our education expands way beyond the classroom. We have an amplitude of resources available on the brand new and incredible Dermalogica Pro website. Everything on there from articles to blogs, product information for professional products and retail products to really show both sides of our organization and our product options. But also we have created a subsidized student kit to further enrich learning. So offering students the opportunity to get hands-on with professional grade skincare, to experience what it's like to achieve results. And they can do that in the comfort of their own home, or they can do that whilst they're at college or in their studying environment, and they can start to utilize that within their own facial unit. But something we are so proud of, we have worked really hard at carefully creating an inclusive online community for budding therapists through the Dermalogica Facebook undergraduate page. Now, we are so proud to see our students really connect with each other. They've become each other's cheerleaders. When they get certificates, they're sharing on there, they're shouting out to each other, but also it's a learning platform. So on here we do lives and we extend our education offering. But this really has become an inspirational platform where students have connected throughout their journeys together, which we are so proud of. Now, our program has and continued to evolve over time. We have always offered undergraduate education. However, the pandemic really influenced or put a hold on the accessibility our students had to education, and when we had to end our in-person visits. And this largely fueled our digital expansion of the program. And since then, we have seen huge successes. We have been blown away by the feedback from students and from lecturers. And we are so proud that we have been able to support lecturers through what we know was an incredible, difficult time. So I would like to share with you a recent testimonial that we received from a lovely lady called Katie. And Katie is the Level 3 Beauty Course Leader at Canterbury College. And I just want to read this out for you. She kindly sent this through to us, and Katie shared that Dermalogica has given the disadvantaged next generation of beauty therapists the biggest helping hand in their careers with this initiative. When we announced this opportunity to our students in the midst of lockdown, they physically cried with relief and happiness. On behalf of my Level 3s, we cannot thank Dermalogica enough for reigniting the passion of these students who thought their industry was crumbling and over before they'd even qualified. Lecturers' hands were tied this year. We couldn't offer any additional training opportunities for our students to boost their employability, but you have helped some to secure employment and inspired others to pursue a career in skincare at university. Now, I'm sure Katie's story resonates with many of you, and it really moved us. And in fact, we we would like to share with you the next phase. So this phase of the transition of our workshops going, I can see little love hearts coming up there, distracting me, but I love it. Share your love hearts coming through. So yes, this phase really, throughout this transition, we noticed that we were doing so much more than just offering education for our students. We were transforming their lives. We were creating more opportunities for them. And we were really being a guiding light in such a difficult time. And what we knew was that actually this opportunity needs to go out to everybody. We need to remove any barriers from students accessing education. So that's exactly what we did. And as a result, the Aspire program went industry-wide. Now, we have been blown away by the response, by the feedback, and by the success of this program. And so far, we've seen over 1,000 students on training with us. And over 700 of those have actually achieved their Aspire Award. Now, we don't plan on stopping there, because what we actually noticed was that we wanted to give these students more. Now, students, in order to receive their Aspire Award, they only had to complete a set number of workshops, but they were doing more, and we wanted to expand our offering. We wanted to offer them more opportunities to learn and engage with us. But we also wanted to reward them and recognize their commitment to education by creating more certificates and more accolades that the students could then use to then market themselves. And that's really what propelled us in coming up with something bigger, better, and even more supportive for the students. And so I'm excited to share with you our enhanced student pathway and the updates to the fantastic Aspire program. Now, I'm going to do a little overview of the pathway for you, because there's quite a lot of steps that's involved. And then what we'll do is we'll break them down so you feel really comfortable with what students achieve at each step. But first thing that you'll notice, just looking at the pathway, is that it might look a little bit familiar. So those of you that have experience with the expert pathway at Dermalogica, which is designed for our professional skin therapists, you might think, oh, this looks similar. I've seen something like this before. And that's exactly the goal. We wanted to create something that was progressive and that elevated the student skill set at each stage. So there's various steps within the pathway, and you need to achieve or complete so many sessions within one step before moving on, which I'll explain that to you in just a moment. But there's a variety, or the way that the education is delivered in a variety of ways. So we've got everything from digital interactive live sessions to self-led e-learning modules that students navigate their ways through. And we also have webinar style sessions, which are a little bit longer. So we've got something for everybody, but also this makes our education even more accessible and supports flexible learning. Now, each session has a specific goal, or each step within the pathway has a specific goal. So our Aspire Skills Award and the sessions within this section are directly linked to elevating student skill set. So applying what they are learning at that undergraduate level to the real world. So combining the two together. Our Aspire Employability Award and the sessions within this section are directly linked to enhancing the student's employability prospects. What are we going to do to make them more employable, or how can we make them more employable, more attractive to a future employer? And then the next step, which is super exciting, is our career next steps. And we're going to go through each of these so you feel really comfortable with what's in each. But this particular section is directly linked to supporting students' plan for once they become qualified. So setting them up with what's available in the industry. And we've got some fantastic e-learning sessions that supports this too. But we don't stop there. We have an additional step to propel our students forward into actually becoming a Dermalogica expert one day, if that's what they so wish to achieve. So I'll break it all down for you, but what's everybody's thoughts so far? I've been talking nonstop. I'm going to grab a little glass of water, but I would love to know, what's everybody thinking? What's your first thoughts? If you've got experience with the pathway, are there any changes that you're noticing? Definitely send through your feedback. Okay, so without further ado, let's get stuck in. So Kelly, you're new to all this. Fantastic. So you just absorb all of this information. Also, I did forget to say, you probably have seen that Leslie's been very busy and popping some links in the chat for us. So make sure that you save and download the program, which Leslie's just sent through, and any of the links to reference afterwards. So don't feel like you've got to write everything down, and I do talk very quickly, but you will have a resource to reference afterwards. So just enjoy and let the information wash over you, and you can always reconnect and follow up. Hannah, you love the pathway. It's so clear for students to understand what's available to them. Absolutely. So fantastic that they've got a structure that's visible to them as well, and they can really be at the heart of it and in the driving seat. Brilliant. So let's crack on and let's dive straight into our first step on the pathway. So our first step for students is the digital interactive skills workshop. So I just mentioned that we talked about skills building, and this is where we're going to really see this come to life. So we have 8 digital interactive workshops available. They are 60 minutes long, and these, when we say digital interactive, they are live sessions. The students can get involved with an educator or 2 educators and other students on class, which is fantastic. So that is our first stage. Now, these sessions have been specifically linked to show students how they can link their technical skills to the real world. So how does what I'm learning really come to light in the real world? For example, Pro Skin Treatment has been designed to explore professional treatment protocols that will then complement facial units. So this session really exposes students to the world of a professional skin treatment, sets up to them how does Dermalogica approach a skin treatment, what's our unique modular approach, and how do we create a customizable service that's personalized and bespoke to the client and achieves excellent skin results as well as excellent customer experiences. So a real eye-opener, but the goal of it, even though we're exposing them to so many of Dermalogica's techniques, is really to complement what they're learning within their facial units. And this modular approach is a fantastic step-by-step system that will complement that as well, which is brilliant. If we scan our eyes down to the bottom of the presentation, you can see we've got ProPal peel treatment. Now, this is an introduction to chemical peels to support advanced facial units. So this is an initial introduction to the world of peeling, sharing with students why chemical peels are such high sought after and high demand services, helping them to understand the science behind them, the skin benefits, how they work, and what's the difference between a peel and a professional service. How do those results differ? So I'm sure you can imagine that this is just fantastic education to top up what students are learning, but linking back to their curriculum. Now, students receive a certificate of attendance per session. So they immediately start building that CV portfolio and showcasing all of their certificates that they've achieved. And these sessions are suitable for all levels. Now, for students to achieve the award, so to actually achieve the Aspire Skills Award, they will need to complete 4 out of the total 8 workshops. So it's 4 out of the 8, and then they receive their Aspire Skills Award. So they get the certificate of attendance, but they actually get the certificate or the Aspire Skills Award certificate as well, which is brilliant. So lots of options for them to, like I said, start building their portfolio and shouting about what they've been up to whilst they have been studying, which is fabulous. So once they've achieved this Aspire Skills Award, they can then move on to the next stage. But just to add, students don't have to stop at the 4 workshops. If they want to, they can literally complete all of them. So if you've got ambitious students, or as a lecturer, if you want to stretch and challenge your students, then this is absolutely a way to support their learning and development too. But again, if they're eager to do it, absolutely, let's let them and let them complete as many as they like. But once they've achieved the Aspire Skills Award, they're then on to the next step. And this unlocks access to the next series or the next sessions within the next phase. So now we're moving into a slightly different, or a series of sessions that have a slightly different purpose and benefit. Now, these sessions focus on high value knowledge and skills that are right at the top of industry's agenda. And they really push the bar on practical application to make students really stand out to employers. So these are topics that are hot in the industry. It's what, the conversational points, but most importantly, it's what employers are looking for. So we have a series of 10 employability webinars or e-learning modules. So again, we're being flexible with how students like to learn, what's accessible and realistic for them too. These are 75 minutes, so the information is extended. It's more advanced information, if you like, or there's more of it. But again, they are linked to those industry topics. So for example, client care practices is really helping students to understand, what is my responsibility as a professional skin therapist when it comes to caring for my client? What's the legal implications, but what's the benefit for the personal and well-being benefit for my client? How do I take all of this into consideration? And how do I ensure that I am the ultimate professional skin therapist, but also kind of compliant as well? And then if we look a little bit further down, we have virtual skin services. Now, this is amazing. The skin services turned virtual in the pandemic when everything else did. Doctors were online, everything just kind of had an online digital boom. And actually there was a question at the beginning of, are they going to stay? Well, we absolutely want to assure you, virtual skin services are here to stay. So what an incredible opportunity for students to be exposed to something that's not even on their curriculum as of yet, and to understand how to use social platforms and online platforms to actually engage with their clients in a virtual capacity, in a digital capacity, helping them to understand how they take all those techniques, those consultation skills that they've built in person, and transferring that into an online world, but also incorporating their personality, what makes them them and what makes them unique, and incorporating human touch. So such a fantastic opportunity to really elevate our students' exposure to the industry. And then take a look at the topics towards the end of the PowerPoint. These are just mind-blowing. How amazing that we are talking about gender-neutral services, skin diversity, sustainable working practices, adapting for disability or difference. Incredible topics that's really going to expand your students' understanding of what's important in the industry, but also what's new, what's current, and will only elevate them and put them in a better position when they are then looking for employment. So I'm clearly super excited. What is everybody else thinking? What's your thoughts? Because it's the first time a lot of you have seen these sessions. Now, those of you who maybe are familiar with the program, maybe you've got students who have gone through the award or achieved their Aspire award already, and maybe have engaged in the Enhanced Employability series. Well, what you'll notice is that, first of all, there's new topics which are coming soon, which is fantastic. But actually, we're also going to celebrate our students by providing them with either a certificate of attendance for the sessions, or I shouldn't say either because they get both, a certificate of attendance and also an award once they've completed 6 webinars or e-learning. So they'll complete their Aspire Skills Award first. That'll unlock the next session, and then they'll move in, and once they've completed 6 webinars or e-learning, they will then achieve their Aspire Employability Award. Quite a tongue twister, that one. But hopefully you're keeping up with me. And I love all of your excitement. It definitely is brilliant, and it's excellent. It's amazing, and so excited to be able to share all of this with you. Okay, so students have worked through this step within their pathway, which is amazing. We're then going to move on into the next phase. So this actually unlocks something that's brand new for us, and these are our career next steps. Can't get my words out. E-learning modules. So we've got 4 sessions here, and these are shorter. So these are actually 20 minutes long. So again, we've got that flexibility with time. Students are doing something a little bit different, and these are a lot more punchier and to the point. But these have been specifically designed to support students' next step. So what are they thinking about doing once they become qualified? So career mapping, for example, this is amazing. This actually matches personality to potential roles within the industry. So if there's students who, love that, who are, quite, I say quite calm, because I think of Aspire and I think of those students that love holistic therapies, acupressure, aromatherapy, maybe they'd be better suited to a spa environment. Or if they're the kind of therapist that's like, nope, I'm all about results, less of the massage, take me to the bit that's most impactful, potentially they'd make an incredible advanced therapist or an aesthetic therapist. So really providing those next step insights. Ready for interview, again, an incredible session to support students with CV building, knowing where to start, what do they put on there, how do they pop their attributes and their achievements down on paper, and what should that look like? But then what's the next stage is bringing that paper to life at interview and really supporting them and being able to showcase themselves to really land that job that they've probably worked incredibly hard for. And we've got Open a Business, another option here for our future entrepreneurs. We know so many of our industry are self-employed therapists, so we want to help them. If that's what their goal is, we want to give them a helping hand and get them there as quickly as possible. So for students, what they'll do is they will complete 2 of the e-learning modules, and then they will receive the ultimate in the undergraduate arena, which is the Aspire Excellence Award. So this is brand new for us. We currently don't have something of such a high, so highly recognized. We're super proud of this, and I'm sure that you'll agree that for students to achieve such an incredible recognition is only going to empower them and really fuel their career. So they'll complete 2 sessions from this particular section, and then they'll achieve their Aspire Excellence Award. So they, just to kind of recap, they have to complete each section before moving on. So almost unlocks the next stage for them. And there's a minimum amount to achieve their certificate, but they absolutely can do more if they would like to. We have a total of 22 sessions. 22 sessions, that's everything from e-learning, webinar style, to digital interactive workshops. So much to keep students busy. And these can be planned in their development too. They can do so many in their first year of study and then into their second year of study too. So super, super exciting. But it doesn't stop there. We actually have more for our students. And we want to really support them in getting another helping hand in their career, but also on the expert pathway. So we want to open up an exclusive invitation to qualified students. So once they've completed a regulated qualification, they can then come and have further learning with us. Now, this learning is our Dermalogica DNA. And actually, this is usually only reserved for Dermalogica account holders. So an incredible opportunity for students to get on board, enhance their skills, and also increase their employability prospects. We have over 5,500 counts across the UK and Ireland. What an incredible opportunity for students to achieve their Aspire Excellence Award, become Dermalogica certified, and walk into that business as a therapist with so much potential. We're super proud of this opportunity, and we want to share this as much as we possibly can. So that is the kind of final step within the pathway for our students once they become qualified. Now, as you can see, we're passionate, we're driven, and we're so excited about this program. But don't just hear it from us. We would love to share with you a short video. It's about 3 minutes long from our students that talk about how this has really impacted them. So I'm going to share that for you now. Hopefully there's no tech glitches. And enjoy, everybody.
Hello, my name is Susie and I'm the cosmetic advisor in Adrian Dunn Pharmacy in Trim, County Meath, but skincare is my main passion. So I began in Corella Beauty in Dunboyne in September last year. About 2 weeks into the course, I decided I'd go the whole hog and become a beauty specialist. So I do that now on Saturdays and I work in the pharmacy during the week. Corella is a Dermalogica college in the sense they use Dermalogica for their education and training, and they encouraged us to complete the Dermalogica College Partnership Programme. With this, you can achieve a Dermalogica Aspire Award. You just have to complete 4 out of 8 workshops. They're about an hour long each. They're interactive, they're online, they're fun, they're easy to follow. I completed the 8 just because I was interested in the subjects of them. I just find now that I'm more confident with my consultations and in recommending products in the pharmacy. When you achieve the Aspire Award, you unlock further education for yourself. There are more workshops you can complete, which are designed to boost your employability prospects. You get a certificate for each workshop you complete, so they're great to have in your CV if you're looking for employment at the moment or in the future. So anyone who hasn't started this journey, you go for it. You have nothing to lose and a whole lot to gain. And if, like me, you're obsessed with skincare, you will thoroughly enjoy this journey.
Hi, my name's Sarah Gibbs and I'm a level 2 beauty therapist studying at the City of Oxford College. I did the first 4 lessons and after that I did another 8 because I couldn't stop. I just enjoyed it. I definitely tell anybody to do the Dermalogica training. It is a must and it helps you so much with your college work. The lessons that I did actually helped me to pass my exams on the Aspire Award. It's also helped me gain a bit more, because my anxiety gets me a bit sometimes, but the Dermalogica training has helped me so much with helping my clients and looking after my clients' needs. I can't wait to get more training and get some more input from Dermalogica classes and trainings online. And also I've completed my enhanced employability series as well with Dermalogica, and the training is absolutely amazing.
Hello, my name is Elena. My goal for the future is to become a professional skin therapist. About my experience with Dermalogica UK, can I say that it was amazing. After my Aspire Award workshop and enhanced employability series, I literally gained a very clear understanding about my skin type, how to make a skin analysis, how to match the right products for my skin concern, how to establish a daily routine to achieve a healthy skin. The booking process is also very easy to go through. The workshop is giving you opportunity to ask questions in open conversation during consultation. I'm grateful for this experience. I highly recommend it if you're planning to become a professional skin therapist. Thank you, Dermalogica UK.
So I'm sure you'll agree that our education, the benefits far outweigh just education. They're literally transforming our students, and we're so proud of what we've already achieved. And it's just so heartwarming to hear those stories and really just continues to inspire us. So what's next? What's our next move and what do we need from you? Well, first of all, we would love for you to join this journey with us. If you have students, know them, are in inability or in a position or have the ability to influence them, get them booked on first and foremost. We still have classes available now all the way up until September for our Aspire Skills workshops, and then we'll be releasing our employability webinars imminently, and then career next steps will be early next year. So our goal is to really get our students achieving the Aspire Skills Award, and then we can progress them through. So help us to shout about it, get students booked on, stay connected with us. We want to be connected with you and you connected with us too. It is a partnership and we want to work together to get this message out there. This education is accessible for all students studying beauty therapy, and regardless if their college has Dermalogica in or not. So such an incredible opportunity. And finally, share along the way. Please share on social media, engage with us. If you get a LinkedIn post or you get an email, help us to really get this message out there that this is what we're doing. And our goal is to support those future therapists and elevate and enhance their skills. And we are so excited for you to be a part of this journey with us. So that was an absolute whirlwind of the program. Don't think I've ever spoke so fast in my life. But thank you so much for attending. It's been an absolute pleasure. You can see how passionate we are, and we can't wait to see your students on class, see you again, and to stay connected with you and to join the journey together. So have a wonderful Friday. Please stay connected to us. If there's any outstanding questions, we can definitely get back to you. But have a lovely weekend, and thank you so much for your time. Take care, everybody.